Relaxer Day went so well. This one has got to go down in the history books as one of the best relaxer days ever. And when I say ever, I mean ever. Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on, subs? And how y'all doing, noobs? And just in case you don't know what a noob is, that's short for newbie. And just in case you don't know what a newbie is, don't you worry, I'm gonna break that down for you. A newbie be anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second, and maybe for the third, fourth, or fifth. We don't count those numbers around here. We really don't. I just want all of my subbies and I want all of my newbies to gather around and come on in. Okay, so for today, guys, I am very excited. This thing is going to be chock full of updates, so I need y'all to sit down, relax, and grab up mama and them and get ready for the latest and greatest as far as what I have to tell you about my hair. More specifically, how Relaxer Day went. And when I tell you, well, I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to share with you how I have to say, if I were to sum it up in one word, as far as how this last Relaxer Day went, it would be Relaxer Day went so well. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Relaxer Day went so well. This one has got to go down in the history books as one of the best relaxer days ever. And when I say ever, I mean ever. You mean ever? I mean ever. Chef's kiss. If a chef was doing hair, you get my drift. All I'm saying is that I am very excited to share this day with all of you. So for all of my newbies or anybody who's peeking in for the very first time, what we like to do around here is first we start off with the hors d'oeuvres, or the little finger foods where I talk about any new products, any little changes that I may have done in my regimen. That's the jibber jabber or the telling portion. Then we move on to the main course, or the showing portion, where I show you how my hair is doing, how it's flowing and growing. And we like to check the middle part because I used to have issues with the middle part as far as thickness all the way through. So I get to showing you how my hair is doing. And then we move on down to the last bit of telling to sort of tie everything up. And then we give the benediction, okay? So it is a telling, and then a showing, and then a telling. So tell, show, tell. Okay, so let's get right into it. So as far as the hors d'oeuvres or the finger foods, with regard to new products, I did try a new product or new products, so to speak. Those who have missed my last video where I talked about adding something new to my regimen, you guys know that I'm a theory girl. Theory, shampoos, and products have been working for me. And around here, we go by the philosophy, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. So in that theory family, I tried the Ultra Gentle line. So this is a line where there's no type of just about anything in it. It's supposed to be pure of a lot of the parabens and the this and the that, as well as any fragrances. It's a stripped down, no fuss, no muss shampoo and conditioner. It just gets right to the point. I had a travel size of it because I was traveling. Travel size. So I tried it and I really liked it. I really did. So I'm going to re-up on that. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to re-up on that and get the big bottles of that because I really do like it. So that's one of the new additions, as well as you guys know that I am now using the Lotta Body setting lotion, and that has been working well for me as well because I used to use the Wrap and Tap. They do not make it anymore. I got down to the last drop, and so I was looking for a new setting lotion, and Lotta Body, which makes Wrap and Tap, was my next step, my next go. And I have been using it and I really do like it. I really do. It makes my hair soft, manageable. It gives me the shine. And dare I say, I like it a little bit better than the Wrap and Tap. Yes, I have to admit that this Lotta Body is really showing out. It really is. Again, it gives my hair the shine that I'm used to with the Wrap and Tap, but it just gives a little bit more, just a little bit more. And I am very pleased. You know, I was a little hesitant and I was like, well, you know, because I got to mix the stuff. You got to mix it just right and all like that, because it's a concentrated version of the wrap and tap where you have to put water in it. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. I use about 2 teaspoons to 1, and you mix it up and then you put it on your hair and you go. And I use it right before I blow dry. My blow dries have been very nice, as well as the final result has been it's been good. It's really been good. I've been enjoying it. I really have, and I'm pleasantly surprised. So that has earned its spot in my Regimen lineup. So outside of those 2 things, I have not tried anything else new. Everything else has been staying the same. So there's that. Now, you guys know I normally relax from 7 to 8 weeks, around that benchmark. Well, honey, let me tell you something else new that happened. Y'all know that last time I stretched to about 10 weeks. Now, I've done that before, you know, 9 to 10. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, that's cool. We can handle that. But this time around, I stretched to, drum roll, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I stretched all the way to 12 weeks. Yes. I stretched it to 12 weeks. And let me tell you, I thought it was going to be, I was getting a little nervous, you know, because past a certain point, your new growth can really be rootin' and tootin'. And it can be hard to deal with the 2 textures. But I have to say, stretching to 12 weeks for me, it was a breeze. It was a breeze. Now, just a little background on top of that. I've been stretching just a little bit because I am running out of my relaxer. They do not make it anymore, so I wanted to stretch it to keep my reserves in reserve for a little bit longer until I have to find a new relaxer. So that was my initial reason for stretching. Now, this time around, I stretched because I was traveling, as well as, I'm just going to say, I just did not feel like the time wasn't right for me to relax it. I was doing this, I was doing that. And you know, relaxer day takes, you have to set aside some time to actually do it right. So I said, you know what, if nothing else, I'll just pull it back in a ponytail and yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you why this one went pretty well. All came down to the products. It really does. Last week, I decided to color my hair. I haven't colored in a long time. I believe the last 2 updates that I gave you, I hadn't put any color in my hair at all. Well, this go around, I decided to do it. And so that was like on the 10th, 11th week. You guys know that I used the Clairol Beautiful. And when I tell you, Clairol is about its business. It really is. So the Clairol Beautiful, it's a semi-permanent. So it's safe for relaxed hair and it leaves a nice gloss behind. There's like a gloss component to it, as well as a conditioning agent to it. Honey, I put that stuff in my hair and my hair felt like I had just relaxed it. Now, I'm not talking about my roots per se, but my roots felt a little bit more relaxed and not as uptight as they can get when it's time for a touch-up. So I went through the regular rigmarole of blow drying and doing this and that Clairol just helped condition my hair and get it to the point where I was able to flat iron my roots and everything pretty much flowed together. And I was just so pleased with it. I really, really was. Now that week after, now we into the relaxer day week. And so I just did my hair, okay? I did my hair and yeah, I'm loving it because it's got the shine and this and that. Let me just show you. Let me just show you what I'm talking about because I'm up here doing this, but we need to be doing this. So let me just get right to it. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, show you the luster and the shine and all the goodness that Relaxer Day brought me. And then we're going to turn back around and I'm going to give you some of my closing thoughts. So, without any further ado and without any further delay, I'm going to show you how my hair turned out today. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. So, let's go. there you have it. I think it looks really good. It really feels good too. And like I said, that Clairol Beautiful, that helped to condition my hair so that when I went to relax it, it just helped that process. And speaking of the process, remember I said that this is like the best relaxer day ever because, you know, it goes down in the history books as such, not only because of the duration and also the feel and how everything turned out, also because it was one of the quickest relaxer days ever. You mean ever? I mean, I was really taken by surprise. I really was, because I'm figured 12 weeks in, it's going to take me a little long. It already takes me, you know, it normally takes me about 30, I give myself about 30 minutes. And this is including smoothing it out. Honey, I slapped that stuff. Well, I didn't slap it, but I put that stuff in my hair, put the relaxer in my hair, and I was done with minutes to spare. I didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I just can't help it. Honey, I rhyme even when I don't intend on rhyming. Can't stop, won't stop. The rhymes just keep on coming. But anyway, it took me about 24 minutes. It took me about 24 minutes from start to finish, including smoothing it out to relax my hair. I said, well, look at this. Look at this. I didn't skip any sections. You know, every section was touched and smoothed out. And again, chef's kiss, if chefs did hair, you know. But I am can you guys tell that I am very, very happy? And you guys know that I also like to trim. I trim every 4 weeks. So I do a dusting at 4. And then again, when I relax at 8. But being that I didn't relax until 12, I did not trim until that 8 weeks later. And again, I was a little nervous because I thought maybe it may turn into an issue, but it didn't. Everything went well. My ends look really well. And again, I believe because I've been keeping on a trimming schedule that I didn't have any issues in waiting a little longer when I did eventually trim. So I trimmed very little bit off. Not a lot was going on there. And yeah, I'm very pleased. In fact, I took so little off that you may have seen that it's just a teeny bit longer, because you know I like to cut it to a certain point because I've already reached my length goal. So I like it at a certain point. But I said, you know what, let's just have a little bit of fun. And I just trimmed just a little bit. So maybe just a teeny bit, like a hair, just a pinch longer, but not that much. But anyway, I'm very pleased. Everything looks good. It feels good. We got that middle part that's solid all the way through. Honey, we are golden. Okay, so next week, I am going to use the Olaplex 3 in my hair, and then we'll just keep it moving along. So with that being said, yeah, I think that's my update for right now. History books, record books, all the books this relaxer day is going into, because it went really well. It really did. So now that I've given you my update, honey, you know it's not all about me. It really isn't. I've given mine, but now it's time for anybody out there. You too. It is your time to talk about your hair and what you've been going through, okay? As far as any new updates, any new products that you may have been trying. If you're natural and you're thinking about going relax, and if you're relaxed and you think about going natural, honey, anything and everything you want to talk about your hair and what you have been doing with it, come on in and share, because we definitely want to hear about it. And we like to call this portion of the program, say it with me, Roll Call Time. Yes, honey. Walk, don't run, because I don't want anybody falling and trying to come after me for some coins. Anyway, just take your time and come on in. We will wait for you. Come on in, grab the mic, and let us know what is going on with your do. Let us know. We are here for each other during these types of things. So while everyone is coming, well, those who want to talk, you know, if you don't want to make a peep, that's okay. But those who want to do a little bit of this, while we are waiting for them to come to the altar, I think we can give the benediction. What do you think? I think we should, honey. So that's what we're about to do. So with that being said, that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. Honey, I need y'all to come on back in here because we got some more stuff to talk about. So you got to come back for that. So you already know it's going to be the same Dolce time. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. Okay.